It's the National Football League. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And right away, he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his man. It's taken. In for a Viking touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Here's a big run by the big man Fournette. 51 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
They run the option here on first and 10.
Uses the spin. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Leonard Fournette.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Thrown away and incomplete.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Good. Makes the score Vikings 7.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
3-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Throw here, hold in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
On the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Minnesota.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Josh Lambo.
A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, and the way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Yannick Ngakoue has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. Mitch Trubisky, an early touchdown pass in that one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The open man is Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
21-3 is your score after 1.
First quarter with the score Vikings 21, Buccaneers 3.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
For Justin Jefferson, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string the...
Got his man complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole...
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Vikings 24.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
So out come the Bucs now. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Yannick Ngakoue racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Joe Reed, the intended receiver.
And it's third down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
They'll drop this one down to Cohen.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And goes for a gain of 31. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
The quarterback taken down.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he's going to go down again.
The quarterback set.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Formation for the Buccaneers.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Their own 27-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Vikings.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good edge scheme going.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know that...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So here are the Vikings to take over. You think back to last week, they dropped that game to the Detroit Lions. Now they're trying to make amends here as they've got the football and the lead. Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, he was trying to make something happen there outside of the pocket, but ultimately what did happen was a loss of yardage.
Yeah, he held on to it for a long time, didn't he?
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Pick up on the play of 54 yards.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to stay.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score.
Josh Lambeau set to kick off.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
He's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Bradley.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
7-yard line.
Williams. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Williams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
The running back, again, the ball.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Viking.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And
they run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
They had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? They were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Well, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Now, they're They're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
Tackle made at the 21.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Williams. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally you think the tight is going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Taken right around the 44. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7, though, on the return. And this offense will take Over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Number 38, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
they run it again with Williams. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. On 3rd down, here's Williams. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching
the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
The quarterback sacked.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
2nd and long. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation,
pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Today's final score,
Vikings. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Minnesota, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.